So check out this other Frontier as I'm making my run here. All right, so this is the pickup on this one. It's about 80 something items, but it's mostly these little bricks there and a bunch of rocks and stuff like that. And we got it all loaded up. 21 bags of like grain and feed and stuff like that. And yeah, I think the Frontier takes it no problem. Look at the temperature. It's dumb hot outside today. 100 degrees and the Frontier's still kicking.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to prove to you why the 2026 Nissan Frontier is the ultimate work truck. Now you can get these in many different configurations, but mine is a 2025 Nissan Frontier Pro X, but there's very minimal changes between the 25 and the 26s. So it's still valid, and the 26s is what's available for sale today. And it's going to be the same thing in 2027. They're still going to dominate. But let me get this out the garage and I'll explain to you further why. Okay, so one of the first things that I could point to that makes this the ultimate work truck is what you're getting for the money. So this, I purchased this 2025 Nissan Frontier Pro X probably during one of the worst times to purchase any truck. Like, you know, I would say the interest rates were higher, prices were higher. Like right now is the perfect time to go out and buy one of these. You can get these for $6,000 to $8,000, some cases even $10,000 off MSRP, and the rates are lower. Like the way the economy is right now, these things are priced to move, right? So this is like one of the best times to go get them. But one of the reasons why I still feel like I got a great deal, so I got this for around $45,000, and I would say what you're getting for the money is absolutely amazing. So one of the features that I love on this is that it comes with remote start right here on the key fob. Bam, roars to life. I love that you get that because I've used it so many times, like when it's really hot or really cold and I just need to jump in the truck and go. Like that's one of the main things that I like about it. I think I got my music going here, so I'm gonna have to pause real quick before I get in. But yeah, so I think what you're getting for the money is absolutely amazing. So when you get in, you just gotta hit the start button, comes all the way to life. And for the money, look at what you're getting, right? You're getting heated seats, heated steering wheel, parking sensors, USB-A, USB-C, dual climate control, everything you really need on a work truck, everything you need. So this one, I did not get this one with the built-in navigation, but you can get these with the built-in navigation and many other things. You can get this with the Fender sound system. Also, the sound system here is pretty awesome. So we just got the regular sound system, but just the regular sound system sounds great. My bad. Ended up getting a spam call as I was trying to explain some of the awesome things you get that you kind of need in a work truck. So I can hit this right here on the steering wheel and change to look at my tire pressures. And I'd monitor that a lot while driving because you want to make sure that your truck is on point. There's so many different things. So if this was the 4x4 version, it shows you your off-road settings and everything here. It shows you where, you know, you're applying the most pressure. It shows you you got your auxiliary gauges. You can set them to whatever. Shows you fuel economy. So right now I'm averaging 19.9, but the best fuel economy I got on here was 26 miles per gallon. And I regularly do like 23, 25 miles per gallon on here. So it's, you know, it's very intuitive. Like I can hit this button to go down here and pretty much look up anything that I need to look up. You know, let's go driver assistance and hit enter. And you got lane, blind spot, emergency brake, driver attention, all that stuff, right? Parking aids. So yeah, we got all that going on over here. Let me see, how do I get back out of there? Oh, let me just change it. Bam, there you go. Yeah, so there's tons of features, things that you would need from a work truck. And then even simple things like you can lock your glove box, right? You can lock it with the key that is in your key fob. It does have the auto, the auto start stop. You can turn it off right there. Oh, you have wireless charging right here, so you can have your phone wirelessly charged right there. That works. It actually works very good. You got your 2 cup holders right there, and then you got your cigarette lighter charger right there. I normally use that to charge my other phone, so it's awesome. Let's turn this off, and even you got LED lights here. So a lot of the things, and you got little storage here and there. So you got that for your sunglasses holder, even like a little cubby there. Down in your door, you got I'll show you it on this side. Oh yeah, see, it says best 26.8 miles per gallon. That's the best miles per gallon I've been getting on this, and that's on a work truck. That's amazing, especially you putting in a lot of miles. So yeah, you got more cup holder there, and then you can put more things in there. So you got decent storage, little cubby there, as I showed you on the other side. You got automatic seats right there. You do have your tow mode and stuff like that. And I believe it's automatic seats on both sides, passenger and driver. Oh yeah, and you can lock and unlock by hitting that right there. And then let's unlock the full truck. So you can see I have my tools in here, right? I got my gloves. I got my moving blanket there. I got my ratchet straps there, tie downs. Got tire inflation kit over here. More bungee cords. I got, my hand truck over there. So for the way that I use this truck, it's perfect. We got the spray and bed liner here. And oh yeah, so at night you can turn on your cargo lamp right there, and it lights up. You see you got the LED light in the back there, plus over there. So it is a very, very good work truck. And then, oh yeah, backup camera there. If you want to tailgate, you can put your drinks and stuff right there. You got an inverter in the back there with a regular wall outlet right there, so you can plug in, your computer, or even like a little chainsaw or something if you're working on a construction site or something. So for me, the main reason why I chose the Pro X over the Pro 4X is because I knew how I wanted to use this truck, and I was planning on using it to basically pick up like construction grade materials and stuff to deliver. And the Pro X has a higher payload capacity, and I think a slightly higher tow rating than the Pro 4X, which the Pro 4X is kind of meant to go off-road a little bit more. But let me give you the numbers here. Okay, so the 2026 Nissan Frontier Pro X has a max towing capacity of 6,900 pounds, and the payload capacity is 1,430 pounds. Whereas the Pro 4X, the 4x4 version of this truck, has a tow rating of 6,680 pounds, and a max payload is 1,220 pounds. So for me, it just made more sense to get the Pro X based on what I use it to do. I don't really go off road, so it's not something that I really need, So for me, it made the most sense. Plus, I think pricing wise, it wasn't that much different, but it was good. It was slightly less, I think, than the Pro 4X, based on the configuration, because you can have a Pro X actually cost more based on how, if you get it with the leather seats and the tech package and stuff like that, then a Pro X can cost more than a Pro 4X. It all comes down to how you configure it. But either way, they both come with 310 horsepower, 281 foot-pounds of torque, and that makes this pretty much like a little muscle truck. You know what I mean? It's like a V6 muscle truck pretty much. And I'll put in a quick clip here so you guys can see. Sometimes, because it's the Pro X, sometimes even at lights, even with these tires, even with these wheels and tires here, and you can see what the thread is like on here. So even with these, I still do burnouts, and I'll put in a quick clip here of me just like taking off at a light after it rained a little bit, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, I told you guys it's like a muscle car. Watch this. You know, this thing burnt rubber like crazy just taking off, and it does that a lot. That's something to be aware of when you get this. It is literally like a V6 muscle truck. But yeah, so this thing, it's got good power. It's fun. It has everything you need. It has like the tow hooks and stuff at the bottom there. And in case you guys haven't been following the channel, it's your first time watching my channel, I use this truck to do a lot of gig deliveries, and I'll put in a clip here so you guys can see some of what I use this truck for. So this is what it looks like outside. But yeah, we're getting ready to go get some deliveries done in the Frontier, so let's go. Yo, check out this other Frontier as I'm making my run here. It looks like tactical green, but you guys let me know if this is a different green. Actually, yeah, this is not tactical green, I don't think. Actually, it might be. It's hard to tell with the rain and stuff, but yeah, Frontier gang, let's go. All right, we're getting to the pickup area, and as suspected, it is raining. But man, this is one of the pluses of having a truck, is that you don't worry about the elements, about the weather as much. Like if I was in, you know, the Type R, the Camaro, I'd be worried about hydroplaning or, you know, water getting into the car and stuff. But yeah, that's one of the beauties of having a truck, and then having such a reliable truck like the Nissan Frontier is just a whole other level. But man, what happened here? It looks like the wind blew down something over here. So this looks interesting. Okay. I guess we'll see. Wow, yeah, everything. Yeah, it was pretty windy, but yeah, let's see. Let's go get this pickup. Let's go. Still waiting over here. The rain is still pouring, so we might have to cancel this order because the people haven't come out with the cargo yet. So just waiting. And yeah, it's a typical Florida little shower here. And I don't know if you guys could see the wind blowing. It looks like somebody else that was just sitting here, they decided to just leave as well. And they're in their Ford Bronco. Yeah, they just took off. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I got another like 5 minutes of waiting time, so we'll wait to see if they bring it out. But if they don't, this will be just a canceled order. And I think they pay you like $6 or something for at least showing up. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're doing another Lowe's pickup run. And you guys see our Nissan Frontier, the Boulder Gray Nissan Frontier. Look at what Toyota used to be. I forgot the name of their gray. But yeah, that's the V6 Tacoma. Missed those because they no longer make them naturally aspirated V6. That's the reason why I got our Nissan Frontier, and we're putting in work with it. And I advise all you guys to go out there and buy these Nissan Frontiers because they are absolutely amazing. All right, so this is the pickup on this one. It's about 80 something items, but it's mostly these little bricks there and a bunch of rocks and stuff like that. So yeah, Frontier gets it done, but let's head out. Let's get this one done. All right. We got a huge Home Depot order. Just want you guys to see what it looks like here. It's like 40 of these bags along with these other things here. But there's like bags of rocks underneath here. There's soil underneath some of the mulch back there. But let me take this down so you guys can see better. Yeah, this thing is stacked. But yeah, let's go. Let's get this one out. Yo, look at the temperature. It's dumb hot outside today. 100 degrees, and the Frontier's still kicking. What's up? Nothing stopping us, man. We're gonna keep pushing forward no matter what. Rain, sleet, snow, or hail. And look, we got a big old 85-inch, I think actually this one's 86 inches, TV in the back of the bed there. Doing 73 on the highway. Let's go. There's the pretender to the throne, the all-new Toyota Tacoma. But then we got the real king, the Nissan Frontier. And yeah, we're still on that gig, transporting that huge 86-inch TV in the back there. and we're on I-95. Now we're doing about 68 miles an hour. But yeah, we're still getting it done, man. And oh yeah, for all you guys that monitor all that stuff, the speed limit is 70 on the highway here, so don't trip. But yeah, so we're cruising at 70 now. But yeah, it's cool seeing Tacomas on the road. I still got love for them. I just wish they had a naturally aspirated V6. That's it, pretty much. We got another one out in the Frontier. This one is a kind of a weird order, so it's very light. You see, it's like a kid's swimming pool, but this is where the tie-down straps really come in handy, because I'm probably gonna hit the highway with this, but you don't want something like this to fly out, because it's a absolutely fly out. But 5-foot bed fits in here perfectly, and yeah, man, Frontier for the win. Let's go. We got another one out. This one is a discount tire run, and yeah, Frontier takes care of it, no issues whatsoever. And I gotta tell you guys something interesting. Oh, actually, let me push this in a little bit more. All right, let's get this up in there. Yeah, that should fit a little bit better. And close. Bam. Fits like a glove. Yeah, that should be solid there. Got another like $23 gig, about 5 miles, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I gotta tell you something. The guy told me on this gig, he was like, yo, it's been the slowest it's ever been for them right now. And all the restaurants and everything in this complex is all said the same thing. Things are slowed down, so it seems like the economy is finally feeling the effects of, I guess, everything's happening in the Middle East. Like, business is slowing down. So that's another reason why I say it's important to kind of live below your means. And if you can afford like a Lambo, maybe instead get you a Nissan Frontier, you know, because at least you know the cost of maintenance, everything's going to be low, and it's something that is reliable and can get you through a tough economic period, you know. But yeah, let's go get this one delivered, and I'll continue my thoughts on this subject later. All right, here's the drop off for those tires. This is a B2B drop, so business to business. So 4 tires here delivered. Let's go on to the next one. We got another delivery, but you know, as the theme of this video, it seems like the economy is definitely taking a hit, because back, you know, when I first started doing this, the majority of the TVs being ordered were like 75, 85, 100-inch TVs. Now we're down to the 65s and under, but hey, it's a gig, so let's get it done. We got it all loaded up. 21 bags of like grain and feed and stuff like that. And yeah, I think the Frontier takes it no problem. Whew, it's a bit of a workout though, and it's hot out here, but like I said, Florida culture is get out there and get it. So let's get it. All right, we got another one out in the Frontier. Simple one here, just these little planks here, these PVC boards. And yeah, so I used my little bungee cord plus the tie down to make sure this thing's gonna be secure. And Nissan is winning, right? Nissan over Toyota? Yeah. So we got the Nissan Frontier Pro X here, and we got a Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. So I had one of these in the last generation, and it was pretty cool, but I still rate the Nissan Frontier over it. And then bam, look at that. We got a Nissan Pathfinder right there. So Nissan, Team Nissan, we outside. Let's go, let's get another one out. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, and the thing never disappoints. It gets the job done no matter whether it's hot, it's cold. It doesn't matter the weather. It could be flooding. The ground clearance is just high enough to where I'm not really worried or bothered by anything. And it is extremely, extremely reliable, and it does everything you need a work truck to do. And the fact that it could fit in your garage, as you just saw earlier, fits in the garage comfortably. And it's safe. It has, you know, you can see has the cameras and stuff right there for the surround view, and it's got sensors. It has cameras in the front, cameras around. It lets you know. It like has proximity alert. Like if you're getting too close to something, like these sensors here, they kick in. They let you know. You see them right here. Oh, also, it's set up for towing, you know, from the factory. Look, or I think you can order it with a tow package. I'm not sure Maybe mine just came with a tow package, but it is absolutely amazing. The fact that it's good on gas, it's extremely reliable, fun to drive, easy to use, just gives you everything you need and not, nothing that you don't, it's not like over teched up and, like the Tacomas that have a lot of issues with tech and stuff like that. And it's not a 4-cylinder, like most of the competition. And I would say the Ford Ranger may also be like a good, because I think they now have a V6 in the Ford Ranger as well. And they do have a 6-cylinder in the Jeep Gladiator as well. So, and then there's also the Honda Ridgeline, but none of those check all of it. None of them tick all the boxes of being inexpensive to purchase, extremely reliable, an actual truck, and I'm gonna hammer this point home, extremely reliable. This truck is extremely reliable. And it's so much fun to drive and own, and it even looks good, So to me, it's just the ultimate work truck. I can't think of a better mid-size pickup truck that can get the job done like the Nissan Frontier, that is also not that expensive. It's not going to cost you the same as a Ford Ranger. Like the equivalent of this in the Ford Ranger is going to be a lot more expensive. Same thing with the Jeep, and I don't think those are going to be as reliable. Now the Honda Ridgeline is a good choice, but it's not going to have the same capability as far as off-road. It's not going to have the same capability as far as towing capacity and payload capacity. Where the Honda Ridgeline shines is in the interior room and storage. That's where I think that thing shines, and then it has all-wheel drive. But still, it's not a truck the way how this is a truck, And the Tacoma is just not what it used to be. And this is coming from a Toyota fanboy that has had over 8 different Tacomas, So I'm just being honest with you guys. The new Tacoma is not the Tacoma of yesteryear. But you guys comment below and let me know what you think. I think this is the ultimate work truck. You might feel differently, but I would love to hear your opinion and why. But that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Race car friends, out. Wow, look, we got a double rainbow here, guys. Check that out. How cool is that? Oh, we turn off. Let me see if I can get that on there for you guys. We got a nice double rainbow going here. Super cool.